This is Radio Hereford FC, the home of the Bulls.
Hello and welcome back to the latest episode of the Bullscast with me, George Holloway. In this shortened edition of the pod, we'll bring you reaction to Hereford's first home win of the season against Alfreton, and we'll look ahead to the National League North action on Tuesday night. As always, I'm joined by Radio Hereford FC commentator Keith Hall.
Full time here at Edgar Street. Hereford have bounced back from two straight defeats against Chorley and Radcliffe to earn their first home win of the new season. It was a much better performance from Paul Caddis' side here this afternoon. Andy Williams leading the line in place of Ramey Campbell, who was on the bench with a slight niggle, and he scored 2 goals and put in a man of the match performance here today to secure his side a win. He got the scoring underway on 17 minutes when he worked a bit of space on the edge of the Alfreton box to fire into the bottom left-hand corner of Willis's net, and then made it 2 on 52 minutes when he flicked on Amari Sterling-James's corner and into the bottom left-hand corner of Alfreton's net. All in all, Keith, a really positive afternoon.
Yeah, very positive. As I say, the bounce back that Paul Caddis would have been looking for, the reaction that he wanted. He said he'll be prepared to collectively criticise, and what's said in the dressing room stays in the dressing room. Well, he's got the response from the players that he's selected again today, and he's brought Michael Parker in. Instant transition at the back, looked very, very comfortable centre-back who's prepared to play out, which probably helped Hereford in the style that we wanted to see, playing out from that back line. Skinner and Hudson alongside Hawkins, they've played with themselves, alongside each other so many times that you'd like to see there's a little bit more of an understanding there. And with Parker taking the place of Matt Preston so confidently, that was a really good sign. Up top, Andy Williams put in a man of the match performance in the end with that second goal. I thought Lewis Hudson with the captain's armband was an absolute storm at left back as well, so credit to him. But overall, a display that you wouldn't give anybody less than 7 out of 10. You probably give some 8 and 9 maybe for Williams and Hudson. So overall, collectively, a really good team performance. Can they now back it up with another home game against Bedford Town on Tuesday? That's going to be, if you like, the acid test to try and catapult Hereford up into the top half of the table instead of the bottom half, which they are because of that poor start.
Let's take a look at what else happened in the National League North on Saturday. Telford United beat Spennymoor by 3-0. It finished Curzon 0, Kidderminster 1, Fylde 1, Bedford Town 0, Hereford's next opponents. Leamington scored a 89th minute winner thanks to Max Ram to beat Chorley 1-0. It finished Macclesfield 2, Darlington 1, Marine 0, Peterborough Sports 1. Oxford City were thrashed 5-1 at home by Radcliffe. Scarborough Athletic beat Southport by 2-0. South Shields 2, Buxton 2, Worksop 2, Chester 1, and Kings Lynn beat Merthyr by 4-0. What does that all mean for the league table then? Well, South Shields are still top with 16 points. Fylde are just behind them on 15, while Chorley and Scarborough are on 13. Kings Lynn, Macclesfield and Kidderminster make up the remaining playoff places. Hereford with that win are now up to 18th with 6 points, while Southport, Peterborough Sports, Oxford City and Bedford occupy the relegation zone. There's a full programme of National League North action on Tuesday night. Telford are hosting Peterborough Sports. Chorley are making the trip to Curzon Ashton. Second place Fylde are hosting 15th placed Chester. Hereford, of course, are at home to Bedford Town. Kings Lynn are hosting Kidderminster. Leamington host Southport. Merthyr are making the trip up to Manchester to face Macclesfield. Marine are playing at home to Darlington. It's going to be Oxford City versus Alfreton, Scarborough versus Buxton, South Shields versus Radcliffe, and Spennymoor are making the trip to Worksop. Thank you very much for listening to this episode of the Bullscast. Don't forget to follow us on Spotify so you never miss an episode. We'll be back next week to discuss all of the latest action from Hereford FC. Until then, it's bye for now.
This is Radio Hereford FC, the home of the Bulls.